Hello students, are you missing your school? Yes. I know your answer will be no. Students, now we will start our online class for complete our second term syllabus. Last time you have done so many mistakes. You have not completed your work on time. This time you will make promise to yourself that you will complete your work on time. Let's start.
Internet. The Internet is a global network of billions of computers and other electronic devices. With the Internet, it is possible to access almost any information, communicate with anyone else in the world, and do much more. You can do all of this by connecting a computer to the Internet, which is also called going online. The Internet provides different online services. For example, include web, a collection of billions of web pages that you can view with a web browser. Email, the most common method of sending and receiving messages online. So, the Internet is a global system of interconnected computer network that use the standard transmission control protocol and Internet protocol. Transmission protocol is TCP and Internet protocol is also known as IP. They serve billions of users worldwide. It is also called a network of networks. It consists of millions of private, public, academic, business, and government networks that are linked through networking technologies. So, the Internet carries vast information, resources and services through the World Wide Web, WWW. This network offers different kinds of communication methods. For example, Skype. Skype allows audio and video communication over the Internet. Social media sites, Facebook. It also allows people to post messages and then respond to the messages from one computer to another. Many websites like Twitter also allows people to post comments and communicate. Today, the Internet has become a major source of communications. It uses the tools for communication like email, instant messaging and discussions. With the vast use of email, the Internet has replaced the postal services because of the speed and convenience. It has also made communication easy and simple through the electronic communication system. In this email, messages are typed, sent, stored on one's computer and can be retrieved later. Messages can be sent to multiple addresses and the messages that are received can be forwarded to new recipients. Internet are also used for educational purposes. So we can say that the Internet has become a powerful communication tool. It has grown, expanded and spread throughout the world. It has advantages as well as disadvantages. Now I am telling you the advantages of Internet. Internet is the best source to get information on various topics to improve knowledge. Everybody knows about this. If we want any type of information, we can get this type of information on the Internet. Now we can easily connect to the whole world within a few seconds. Using Internet, we can show our talents and skill to the whole world by making our own video, and we can make our own audio, and we can send this audio by the using of Internet, and we can show our talents and skill to the whole world. Most banks now provide their services online, which is fast and secure. Means we can do e-banking on Internet. Online shopping saves time and we can buy all that we don't find in our local markets. Online shopping is nowadays online shopping is the most popular. Nowadays nobody want to go in market. They want that want that which they want they can get on at home. So most of the people are doing online shopping. Internet is a great tool to sell your products, services in the international market. The internet gives you the facility to work from home and earn money. Nowadays most of the peoples are doing work from home and they can earn money by this. Internet is also a source of donation and funding. Internet is a great tool of entertainment that most people do. Social networking sites enables us to remain updated with what is going on around us. We can get this type of information by the use of social networking sites. Internet is like an ocean of information and we can download them to use when we need. Means we can get any type of information by the using of internet. So we can say that internet is a ocean of information. And online transactions using the internet helps make the economy cashless. Nowadays we all are using digital cash. We can now send any useful document to the distant people in few seconds. We can compare the services of different organizations to decide who the best is. We can download many costly books for free using the internet. For this book, we will not pay any money to anybody. We can get that book online and we can download that book free. It is very helpful to our education. True, internet is playing a significant role in today's digital world. It also has some disadvantages. Some of them are like addiction, time waster and causes distractions. Addiction means most of the people spending their much time on internet, so that is known as the addiction, because they cannot live without using the internet. And it is also a time waster, because when we are using internet we don't know how much time we have spent on this. So it distracts our educations also. We cannot give 100% time to our study. Bullying, trolls, slacker and crime. This is also increasing by the using of internet. Spam and advertising. Spam means unuseful emails and advertise which we don't want to show, which we don't want to see. That type of advertisement and email we can also get by the internet services. Pornographic and violent images. Yes, this is also dangerous for our society. Never being able to disconnect from work. Identify theft, hacking, viruses and cheating. It is also increasing by the use of internet, because anybody which we don't know, they can theft our money by using by using e-banking. Hacking, most of the people hack our systems and they can take our important data from the system. Most of the people are using viruses, making viruses, and they spread the viruses in the systems. Affects focus and patience. They also distract our focus and most of the people losing their patience level also by using the internet. Health issues and obesity, yes, this is also increasing by the use of internet. The internet also enables students to cheat on their studies or find others on the internet to do their homework. Yes, this is the main reason which affect the students' life. Limited functionality compared to other website builders, not really good website for business, not enough customization, apps only limited to Google apps only, apps or outside Google apps may be inapplicable. So we can download the apps from the Google apps or Play Store. Many of fraud sites are also there. We cannot use that. Now, ethics. Ethics is a set of moral principles that governs the behavior of a group or individuals. Some common issues of computer ethics include intellectual property rights such as copyrighted electronic contents, privacy concerns, and how computers affect society. So we can say, with the help of advancement of information technology, the world is witnessing a vast change. We can use information as a powerful tool as technologies gives us wonderful ideas, powers, inventions, discoveries. We also come across many ethical dilemmas. While enjoying the fruits of information technology, we should ensure that the information is not misused or technology is not used to the disadvantage of the society and people at large. So, we can say ethics is a set of moral principles that govern the behavior of a group or individuals. Computer ethics regulate the use of computers. Some common issues of computer ethics include intellectual property rights. So it is essential to follow certain ethical values. Some of the ethical values are given below to make good relations with the people concerned that will create a healthy environment. There are 10 types of ethical value, 10 commandments of computer ethics with meanings. First is, you shall not use a computer to harm other people. Means, do not use the computer in ways that may harm other people. Means, we will not use the computer to harm other people, to destroy the other people's life and to disturb the other people's life. You shall not interfere with other people's computer work. Means, do not use computer technology to cause interference in other users' work. Means, we will not disturb other people's when they are doing their work, and we will not spoil their computer work. Number 3, though, we cannot say though, shall not snoop around in other people's computer files. Means, do not spy on other person's computer data. We will not spoil the others' computer files. We will not disturb their other person's computer data. Thou shalt not use a computer to steal. Means, do not use computer technology to steal information. This is crime. Thou shalt not use a computer to bear false witness. Means, do not contribute to the spread of misinformation using computer technology. Nowadays, many social sites are using to spread of misinformation, to spread the unauthentical news around the world. Thou shalt not copy or use proprietary software for which you have not paid without permission. Means refrain from copying software or buying pirated copies. Pay for software unless it is free. If we will not download that software which are pirated. Pirated means we cannot use the pirated software. They harm to our system also. Thou shalt not use other people's computer resources without authorization or proper compensation. Means do not use someone else's computer resources unless authorized to. Otherwise you will take harmful effect by this type of behavior. So if you want to use the resources of others people, first you will take the permission, otherwise you will get punishment. Thou shalt not appropriate other people's intellectual output. Means it is wrong to claim ownership on a work which is the output of someone else's intellect. Means with the work of others, we will not claim ownership for that their work. Thou shalt think about the social consequences of the program you are writing or the system you are designing. Before developing a software, think about the social impact it can have. Means when we are writing or we are making or we are developing a software, first we will think about the social effect. Means the effect of that software which will give on the society. This is very important. Thou shalt always use a computer in ways that ensure consideration and respect for other humans. Means in using computers for communication, be respectful and courteous with the fellow members. Means we will just take care about the emotions of other people, because it is very dangerous if we are doing and if we are using computers in and we are communicated and we are not and our behavior is not respectful to them. This is very harm for that people and are also. Now, unethical behavior. It is an action that falls outside of what is considered morally right or proper for a person, a profession or an industry. Individual can behave unethically, as can business professionals and politicians, because it affects all the peoples. Unethical behavior could be understood as if pertaining to one of these: disrespect towards another human being personally. Yes, if we have disrespect to another people, it harm to the human being personally. Disrespect towards someone as a perceived member of a social group. If if we disrespect to the social group of peoples, this is also unethical behavior. Disrespect towards society in general or on regards to laws, ethics or science. Disrespect toward the environment, nature and other living beings. These are the unethical behavior. Disrespect towards one's own self through self-destructive behavior. Unethical uses of computers. These are the unethical behavior. Now this is unethical uses of computers. Spam. Unsolicited email messages means unuseful email messages. Cyberbullying. The use of electronic devices to harass someone. means using bad words for someone's identity theft, stealing someone's identity usually to gain access to credit card information and other beneficial or informations. Most nowadays these crimes are increasing day by day. Viruses, this is also using, means most of the people are developing new viruses and they want to harm others' computer. Also cyber terrorism. Nowadays this is also an unethical use of computers. Phishing, child predators. These are the unethical uses of computers. I will explain these unethical uses of computers in my upcoming video. Hope you all understood the advantage, disadvantage, internet, ethical values and unethical behavior. If you have any problem, you can ask me through email. You will complete your assignment on time and submit me that assignment on time. Thank you.